right now, as you watch this, there are parts of our reality that are disappearing forever. Imagine looking at a map of your own city, only to realize that 95% of the streets are moving away from you so fast that even if you had a ship that could travel at the speed of light, you could never reach them. The universe isn't just begets a cosmic trap. We are living inside a bubble of light. We are journeying to the edge of existence itself. To ask the ultimate question, what happens when the road literally runs out? Every biography begins with a birth. For our universe, that birth happened 13.8 billion years ago. But the childhood of the cosmos left behind a footprint, a glowing wall of radiation called the cosmic microwave background, or the CMB. Think of the CMB as the universe's first baby picture. When we point our telescopes into the deepest reaches of space, we aren't just looking at distance, we are looking back in time. At the very edge of what is visible, we see this wall of ancient fire. But here's the mind-bending part. That wall isn't actually 13.8 billion light-years away, because the universe has been stretching like a piece of elastic since the moment it was born. That ancient light has been pushed further out. Today, that baby picture is actually 46 billion light-years away from us. This is what scientists call the particle horizon. It is the absolute limit of our known universe. It's the boundary of the sandbox we are allowed to play in. Anything beyond that, it's as if it doesn't exist, because no signal, no light, and no information has had enough time to reach us since the beginning of time. For decades, we thought that if we just waited long enough, more of the universe would eventually reveal itself to us as light finally arrived from further away. But then, we made a terrifying discovery. The universe isn't just expanding, it's accelerating. Imagine you're on an escalator that's moving down, and you're trying to run up to reach a friend at the top. If the escalator starts moving faster than you can run, you will never, ever reach them. In physics, this creates a secondary, much more haunting boundary, the cosmic event horizon. Inspired by PBS spacetime facts, we've learned that this horizon is much closer than we thought, only about 16 billion light-years away. Look at a distant galaxy through a telescope. It looks real, right? But if that galaxy is beyond the 16 billion light-year mark, it is already a ghost. Even if you jumped into a beam of light right now and headed toward it, you would never arrive. The space between you and that galaxy is being created faster than light can cross it. We are seeing images of a world that is already effectively in another universe. We are looking at the last seeable light of a dying connection. So, if we can't reach the edge by traveling normally, what if we cheated? What if we had an Alcubierre-class warp driver ship that bends space itself to move faster than light? What would we see if we punched through that 46 billion light-year wall? To understand this, we have to talk about the shape of everything. Imagine you are an ant on a surface. If the surface is perfectly flat, like a table, you can walk in one direction forever. Our best measurements tell us the universe is flat with 99% precision. If it's perfectly flat, the universe is likely infinite. It just goes on, with infinite versions of you, infinite Earths, and infinite stars. But flat is a tricky word in physics. Think about the Earth. To a small child in a backyard, the Earth looks flat. You need to go to the International Space Station to see the curve. It's possible our universe is so massive that we just haven't seen the curve yet. If the universe has even a tiny bit of positive curvature, it functions like a hypersphere. In a hypersphere, if you fly your warp ship far enough, roughly 18 times the distance of the observable universe, you would unhit a wall. You wouldn't see a keep-out sign. You would simply end up right back where you started. You'd see the Milky Way, not as a home, but as a distant, ancient blob of light on your new horizon. The legacy of our study of the edge leads us to a final dizzying possibility, the bubble multiverse. If our universe was born from a period of cosmic inflation, it might just be one tiny pocket of calm in a chaotic, eternally expanding sea of energy. On the other side of that edge, gravity might push instead of pull. There might be 10 dimensions instead of 3. Time might run sideways. We are like sailors in the 1400s, staring at the horizon and wondering if we'll fall off the end of the world. The only difference is, in the cosmos, the horizon is moving away from us faster than we can sail. We are trapped in a beautiful, glowing bubble of history. But the fact that we can even conceive of what's outside of it is perhaps the greatest triumph of the human mind. How do you feel about living in a ghost universe? Do you think we'll ever find a way to break the cosmic speed limit? Let us know in the comments. To see the full story of the giants who mapped these horizons, check out our playlists on the pioneers of relativity. This is Physics Legends Unveiled. Don't let the horizon catch you. Subscribe.